I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite lady.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the Hello Basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Klingon and Fernie Simons out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Kamare in at the power forward position. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia can't hit. Here's Sensabaugh. Martin with a screen on Avdia. Here's Sensabaugh. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And that one is good.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Avdia. Shots good by Sensabaugh. First quarter just over a minute played. Now Klingon. Avdia jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Avdia showing you his catch-and-shoot skills.
Pass to Sensabaugh. For three. And Klingon pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kept alive. Stolen by Martin. Here's Sensabaugh. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And Doris says we've watched Avdia. He's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
First free throw is good.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Old free throws, good from Avdia. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Fifth is Fernie Simons.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
You know, but even so, don't take for granted what this group has done at the free throw line. They deserve a ton of credit for the work they've put in to achieve that level of consistency and excellence.
For the three, rebounded by the Jazz. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Pass to Collier. Here's Filipowski. Here's Sensible. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Donovan Clingan. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Simons. Clingan with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Clingan isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Here's Sensible. Picked by Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
First one falls for him. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Here's Kamare. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Collier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston. Inside. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Kamare. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The tray. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Martin. Outside, George. Martin with the screen for George. Off target from three-point range. Portland leading. And here is Simons. There's the pick. And he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Back to Williams. From beyond the arc, the rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
The first one falls for the Jazz. Potter's checked in, and Mikhailuk's subbed in for Collier. Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Both free throws good from Avdia. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Pass to Potter. Here's Mikhailuk. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Kamare. Shoots a fader. Grant, that's good.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Grant against Williams. Shoots over Grant, and there's another one for the Jazz. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. He's off on that one. Williams with the defensive effort. It's George on the wing.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Scoot Henderson. Averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Avdia. No good on the second free throw. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
George passes to Williams. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Potter. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Grant sets a screen for Henderson. Grant kicks to Henderson. Takes the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now, part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Now George. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Jazz trail by 3. Down low, here's Potter. Rejected by Walker. Simons kicks to Henderson. Sinks that one from the post. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Lebowski passes to McKinley. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points from Scoot Henderson.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Outside Williams. Another miss by Utah. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
And here's Henderson coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Here's George. Count that one.
This is where the length of Keontae George helps, right? Inside, he's so much longer than your typical guard.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Filipowski. For Portland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Henderson. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shoots the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Jazz trail by 6. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the force line. Here's Avdia. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Utah shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Martin the pass to Juzak. Here's Collier. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Outside, Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Kamare misses.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Sensabaugh. From deep. Nailed from 3-point land. Sensabaugh's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Now, here's Avdia. Outside, Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Buries it down low. Simons has got 7 points.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Here's Juzang. A miss that time. Would have put him up. To the paint. Misses the layup. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Martin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
That's good for Martin. And so Martin nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Simons. Knocks down the step-back J. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. And you look at Collier, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Pass to Potter. The 3. Sensabaugh, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simons, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Here's Collier. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Shot on the wing. Another miss by Utah.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Sharp. They get it back. And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Collier missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Simons surveying the D. Henderson inside the three-point line. The wing jumper off target. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. Lays it up off the glass. Collier's got his first basket of the night.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Your Utah Jazz break it at 2.
checked in for the Jazz. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Klingon comes in for Sharp, and it's Grant in for Scoot Henderson. Outside, Simons. Here's Kamare. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Yep, it counts. Klingon's got his second bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
There's the drive. The shot's good. Sensabaugh's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
They set the pick. Here's Kamare. Drilled from 11 feet out. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Just 3 to shoot. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Sensabaugh's got 15. Outside, Simons. A 3-ball. Avdia gets the bucket.
Yes, looking to get better from deep. Denny Avdia, just keep shooting, baby.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Jazz have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Luke's checked in for Utah. Keontae George comes in for Collier. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. Grant for 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Knocked loose. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition, in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Klingon. The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Sharp. Hands it from downtown. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
George with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Driving inside. Outside, Martin. 4 on the clock. Here's Filipowski. Off the left rim and out. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. With the fadeaway. And the shot by Reith, no good. Martin kicks to George. Martin with the screen for George. And just miss after miss right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Grant. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And checking out some numbers for Shaedon Sharpe.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And Utah making a change here. Otter's checked in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
For Utah, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12 for the Trailblazers. Kamar is checked in, and it's Grant in for Shaedon Sharpe.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Grant with the ball.
Remaining in the first half.
Launches a 3, drains the 3-pointer. Kamare's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Martin the pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Martin. Stolen by Avdia. Left side, Simons. Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a confident shot by Denny Avdia. He is not afraid of physical contact, clearly.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Denny Avdia at the line for 1.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
Here's Martin, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Martin's got 10 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
3-pointer, Simon. And it's no good. 3rd time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Outside for George. Now here's Williams. He has 5. Pass to Mikhailuk. And it's off from 3-point range. Avdia finds Simon. Back to Avdia. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Stolen by George. Here's Mikhailuk. He has 6. With 4 seconds on the clock, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jazz trail by 13. Martin is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Utah is shooting about 42% so far. Outside, Martin gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Utah. Outside, Avdia. Here's Kamara. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball around. Klingon, the screen for Avdia. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shuzang can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is. 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. From downtown, and once again off the mark by Utah.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Hands down. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you...
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Portland. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. And of course, there's the Jazz. 9.5 games behind.
And seeing where Utah is, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Collier taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Sensabaugh. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Simons from outside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now, with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. The 4th spot held by Donovan Clingan.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Out to the right wing.
No! Kick it out, man! Kick it out!
Now Clingan. He's got 8. Simons from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Collier. Avdia with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Grant for 3. Rebound, Utah. Sensabaugh's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Simons with the screen for Avdia. Second chance shot, and there's a nice layup by Clingan. Clingan's got 10.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Down low, here's Mikhailov, and Grant sends it back. Outside, Simons. Here's Clingan. Rebound, Utah. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Avdia. Pass to Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And the Jazz, another 3.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to talk to his guys.
Attention, everybody. Here comes your Utah Jazz
Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Grant dishes to Henderson. Grant outside. Klingon the screen for Grant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the jump shot's starting to come along for Jeremy Grant. He's got to continue to work this aspect of his game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
From the arc, Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 19 points.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
George passes to Potter. Here's Collier. Beyond the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Henderson, no one around him. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
The Jazz making a switch here. Juzang's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Sharp's checked in. Five on the clock. Here's Juzang. Knocks down the 3-ball. Juzang's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And the 3-ball is good. 11 points from Scoot Henderson.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Pass to Williams. Here's Mikhailuk. Poked away. Stolen by Avdia. Over George. Avdia can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Juzang. He's covered by Grant. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the head?
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Juzang passes to Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And while we got a chance, look at some numbers for George. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And that one falls for Henderson. Martin, he's checked in for Williams. Jabari Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to George. Now Martin. Back to George. Clock is at 3. Juzang can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 23. Avdia the pass to Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Walker's got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mikhailuk. The Jazz with another miss. Portland's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And that one's good by Henderson.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Potter. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Mikhailuk. Over Sharp. No good, unable to end this run.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Henderson.
My goodness.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Martin with a screen on Henderson. George, no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Banked in off the glass. Grant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Juzang. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Juzang's got 11 points. And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Anthony Simon. He's out there with Scoot Henderson. Avdia is out there with Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
And Grant drops them both. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
For Utah, Williams, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Good on both. The Trailblazers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Pass to Avdia. Grant with the ball. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Filipowski, defended by Avdia. Marked good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pass to Kamare. Drills the 3-pointer.
And you make it easy on Simons when you leave someone that wide open. He's always looking to make the extra pass.
Williams kicks to George. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. They grab their own miss.
Jazz foul. Filipowski. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Kamara, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
The Jazz shooting about 42% so far. Williams dishes to George. Outside, Martin. Outside, George. The three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Back to Simons. Pass to Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Filipowski. Williams finds Martin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
The Jazz making a switch here. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Substitution for New Jersey. Filipowski, Sensabaugh.
Williams for 3. Good on the triple.
Cody Williams.
Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Kamare. Now Avdia. Grant on the wing. Portland again missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kamare. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Avdia finds Henderson. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Williams. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the basket by Kamare.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
George with the bounce pass. There's the triple. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
Simons from outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit 1 in the first half, too.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Pass to Kamare, over Williams, and Portland again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The 10-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points from Scoot Henderson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And there it is for him.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Here's Kamare. Pass to Henderson. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Kenyon Martin Jr. Potter.
Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. George with the ball. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdiev's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. Three-pointer. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Simons the pass to Avdiev, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to George. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdiev's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Potter. Back to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Inside. Here's Martin. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Grant for 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Sensabaugh. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Sensabaugh's got 30 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Lets it go from deep. Kamare misses.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Here's Potter. No good from outside. The Trailblazers shooting 40% in the fourth. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Pass to Collier. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Henderson outside. Latray hits it from three-point range. And it's 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Outside, Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Kenyon Martin Jr. taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7, and this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Here's the 3. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Simons.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Avdia finds Grant. Buries the long-range jumper.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The